Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, what a tangled web we weave. The die has been cast. It is that time that we have all been waiting for. And by we, I mean like us here and the panelists. You guys probably haven't been waiting for it, but we certainly have. It is the 1,000 subscription giveaway on Aussieverse. Hells to the mother. And yeah, I am OmniBeau, joined by SingleIssue Steve. Sharif.
That's me.
We have a special guest, Dave from Still Only 35 Cents. How are you, my brothers?
Very, very excited to be here. As always.
Oh, look at that. Extra pumped. Okay, so let's get into it, all right, guys, because this is something that I personally, and I'm sure Sharif and Steve can attest to this as well for themselves, but this was the goal, okay? I never wanted to get to 10,000, 20, 30 foot. Don't get me wrong, yeah, that'd be great. But 1,000 was the goal. Once I got to there, I knew I could put my feet up and go, I've succeeded in something in my life and I've got something to write on my gravestone. So thank you very much to everybody out there that has supported Aussieverse. It really means the absolute freaking world to us. And it has been such a journey that we want to give back to the community. I don't want to be the only one talking here. So Steve, Sharif, anything that you guys want to say?
Sharif's going to go first.
So that's what everyone who has been with us since day one, thank you so much. Everyone who just subscribed an hour ago, just a minute ago, thank you so much for getting us across the line. So now that we've done 1K, we're gonna draw another line and another line, and once we hit each and every milestone that we set for ourselves, it's all because of you and all for you.
Yep. Hello and good thanks. It's great to be here. We're very excited. Here we are. 1,000 subscribers. We didn't know if we'd ever get here, to be honest, but we are so excited to achieve this little milestone for our little channel, which has been around for a little while, and we do it because we love it, and it's amazing to see who's joining us tonight. Thank you, everyone, for logging on. For everybody else who's subscribed, liked, commented, and said, hey, good job, guys, and supported us on the journey. From the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you to you all. You are greatly appreciated.
Now, a few words from another master of the YouTube, a guy that surpassed 1,000 before us because he has such great content. You see him in the bottom corner there. This is Dave from his own YouTube channel, Still Only 35 Cents, which is a wonderful channel all about your older comics, hence the name, Still Only 35 Cents. You may remember that on these covers, Golden or Silver Age, sir?
Bronze, sir.
Bronze Age. They all say Still Only 35 Cents. Dave has a passion for these comics. And Dave, please tell the world who you are and what your channel is all about.
So I'm Still Only 35 Cents. As you mentioned, I specialize predominantly in the sort of Bronze Age, which is where I grew up, hence the reason for Still Only 35 Cents. It was that golden moment for me where I started collecting, and the first comic book I ever picked up had a Still Only 35 Cents sticker on it. So that's where the channel comes from. Lovely to be part of your celebration. Being a fan, watched and hung out with you over the course of the month. So just fantastic to be part of it and actually give something back as well in terms of the viewers as well that have come on and the journey with you.
And we do have to thank Dave sincerely because we have lots and lots of friends in the YouTube community. And as much as we love them all, Dave is the only one that's contributing to this. So mad, huge, amazing, sensational props to Dave for doing this out of the kindness of his own heart, because he's not getting anything from this whatsoever. He's just doing it because he's a nice guy. And that's pretty far and few between these days. So thank you very much, Dave. We really, really appreciate it. we do want to give a shout out to our 4 lifers. These are our paid members. We really love you guys. Thank you so much. And as much as we do really appreciate Azriel85, the Fourth Monkey, Ali, Ben Sullivan, and Simple Simon, please don't fret. The best way that you can support the channel is by just subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Another huge thank you to a biggest supporter has been Comic Bookaroo. That is our sponsor of Aussieverse, and that is, in my opinion, Australia's #1 online comic book store. We have a huge announcement from them coming up in just a moment. And the other person that we do need to thank is our graphic designer and everybody that the person that makes everything look oh so beautiful and sensational. That is A51_designs. Any logos, any sort of creativity that you need to do, go check her out on Instagram. Enough of the plug-in. Let's get down to the loving and a bit of business here. We've got some books to give away and some other things. Gentlemen, wonderful studio office background superior. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Steve, you know what? We'll start with you, sir, because
All right.
Steve doesn't have an abundance of books like me and Sharif. So
That's
Steve has decided to give something else to the community.
So this is exciting. I'm happy to announce this. So as you can see by what Beau's wearing, we actually have some merch. Now, what you're wearing. Show the people what you're wearing.
Oh, okay. Well, hang on. So this
Yeah,
is one shirt.
That's one shirt, right? For life. Another shirt that we have. Now show me. Here we go. Aussieverse logo on the tit here. And excuse me if you're going to see my ass. I apologize in advance. But hang on. Let me squat. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So that's us. So what I'm going to do as part of the giveaway, as Beau said, I don't have a lot of books. And I'm quite attached to them, so I don't feel like giving them away. But that being said, what I'm going to do is whoever wins the prize, I'm going to fork out so you can have your own Aussieverse T-shirt. So you can pick the design that you want. All you need to do is just let us know what size you're going to be, and Uncle Steve here will fix you up. How exciting is that?
That is pretty good, because these things, unfortunately, as much as it kills me, are not cheap. I really wish they were so that we could sell more. But they're about $50, $60 a shirt, which is just insane.
So the quality's good. Quality's good,
Yeah.
the print's good, and you get to wear our heads on you if that's the one you pick.
Steve, I've got to get one so I can remember the Aussieverse hat.
You'd be looking in the mirror all the time, mate.
Dave, question for you, sir. Alex caught your recommendation for Monsters the other day. Is there any way to read it digitally? I don't think you'd know the answer to that.
I don't know, but I think you probably go through Amazon, or what is it, Comixology would have it, I would imagine. I know that the Kickstarter did have a digital option in the original Kickstarter, but I think that's done now. But maybe the best place to sort of start is that Kickstarter to see if you can track it down. And like, I'm assuming Mark Spears has made it available now. Well, there's nothing in the actual book itself that allows you to do it. So I'd be either going Comixology or tracking it down via the his dedicated website. I'll just double check whilst you're chatting. I'll try and find that and then hopefully put it in the chat.
I will say I had a look at the previews coming up, and there is some amazing covers of Monster, like some really, really cool ones. I'm definitely going to buy it when it's in a collected edition, but it's hard to say no to the single issues. There's one that's like, this giant shark and the swimmer. It's just, whoa. Yeah, I'm really glad you highlighted that for us, Dave.
Yeah, it's a good book.
How much does Azriel85 need to tip to have the shirtless version of the stream?
Oh, no. It's free.
You don't see that, surely.
We'll get them out for anybody.
I will say, Azriel85, that one of the ways we got over 1,000 was by being a bit cheeky, where over on another stream that we were on, OmniDog's Vault, we made a bet with the people watching that if they got us over the $1,000 line in that show, Steve would be dyeing his beard pink. And to our surprise, that happened. So Steve is coming over to my house this weekend, and he's going to be dyeing his beard pink. And in solidarity, I'm going to be doing some of my hair, not all of it, because let's be real, okay? Some of my hair in pink as well, because you got to put your money where your mouth is.
I would also like to mention that the bet was made without my consultation. I just got dobbed in.
That is true.
Want to see my ass slides?
Right. Apparently, Spotty swings that way. That's cool. It's 2024. Each to their own. No worries. It just surprises me, Simon. And Aaron Mack, 1K. Holy shite! Congrats, you beautiful beaches. Thank you very much, Aaron. And we miss you. We can't wait for you to come back on Aussieverse. Ali, can you do your beard boat? You know what? I'll draw the curtain back a little bit. This is actually my boss. So if she's telling me to dye my beard, guess what? I'm probably going to dye my beard because she's the last person on the planet I want to piss off. And then the next one is Simple Simon. Nearly spells Aussieverse, but good work, Simon. It was close.
Hey, can we make me small now? I think people have seen enough.
Sharif, let's go on to you, sir. What are you giving away in the giveaway?
Just a couple of books. One is from a galaxy far, far away. Obviously, it's going to be a Star Wars book, not an Omni though. It is an oversized hardcover, Heroes for a New Hope. This contains the miniseries of these 3 characters and their stories. There you go. So that's the first one.
Very nice.
That is a big book too.
That is a big book.
Second one, it might be a little cheeky, might be a little. It is book 1 of Swing. So if you don't swing that way, you can always swing the other way.
Just quickly, sorry, Ali, if Hudson wins these books, you might want to keep that until he's about 18.
Special cover. This is the DCBS variant. So yeah, it's don't think it's available in an LCS anywhere here. So yeah, just something special. There you go. 2 books.
That is some great stuff, Sharif. Thank you so much for that, mate. That is 2 massive hardcovers and DM cover. So good on you, mate. Really, really kind of you. We'll leave Dave till last because his is probably what most people that aren't into collector editions would want, and I think they're really, really special. So I'm going to go next, and that is I've got a little bit of a stack here. First of all, we have a softcover omnibus of Strange Girl, which is by Rick Remender. That is the whole complete collection. Bang, bang, bang. That is the first one that you get. Next, we have Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine, the trade by Chris Claremont. Inside of this is the classic Wolverine series. For those that don't know, that is, I think, Wolverine 1 to 5.
That's the original print as well.
Yeah, that's actually... Yeah, see, that's true. The original print as well. Next up, we have just a random book here, Infestation Outbreak by IDW. This was a series that crosses over with other licensed properties like Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Ghostbusters, things like that. I really enjoyed it. I accidentally bought 2 copies. So my stupidity is your game. Next is Sinestro, Volume 1. Sinestro had a short-lived miniseries. I think there might have been 4 volumes. So if you're a Green Lantern fan, and even if you're not, I'm sure you will enjoy Sinestro because it is
very good. Very good.
Great.
Read the shit out of it.
Read the shit out of it. Next, we have Judge Dredd, the complete case files, number 1. That is a pretty huge, thick trade. For almost 30 years, one man has dominated the British comic scene. He is judge, jury, and executioner, a merciless, far-future lawman, delivering justice with an iron fist on the mean streets of Mega City 1. He is, Dave.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. You can grab that one too. We're not done.
Because he is the law.
That's
Sylvester Stallone
on its own. that book.
What was that, Dave?
That book is worth the giveaway on its own. Just that one
Thank you.
book.
But you have to do this Sylvester Stallone, I Am the Law from Judge Dredd.
I don't know. I am
the law. The law.
And the last two from me are two art books. One being Eric Powell. If you don't know who Eric Powell is, this is the author. This is the creator and illustrator. Is that correct? Of The Goon. And I'm always promoting The Goon because it's a series that I just absolutely loved. It's got great comedy. It's got great horror. And this is an entire book of all of his artwork. So I'm sure art fans will really, really dig that. And last but not least from me is another art book. This time it is a hardcover. It is from the FPG years. It is Bernie Wrightson. All of his fantastic artwork in here. It comes with its own dust jacket. It is a glorious, glorious book, all for art fans. So, yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that you're getting from me, 2 books that you are getting from Sharif, a shirt of your choice if you go to the Aussieverse link on the YouTube, and last but not least, Davey boy.
Yes, so I will be, you mentioned my penchant for Bronze Age comics. I have a major passion for UK books. So we talked about this in a previous show, which I'm not sure if it's gone live yet, but essentially I'll be giving a selection of books from the UK, reprints of Marvel from the Bronze Age. So you get a sense of what it was like to read through UK comic books. So if you got that Judge Dredd, you'll have some Marvel UK to go alongside it.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I'll take you because I want that Bernie Wrightson book.
You can
I know. I was just about to say that but you should have just run through those books with us first before making the announcement.
Hey, Sharif and Steve can't enter the competition, but Dave can because he's not part of it.
It's not. No. This is all about the subscribers and the viewers. So I will find it somewhere.
You just made me realize as well. Dave was on the 3rd episode of Grab Life by the Halls. It was actually meant to come on tonight, but the reason why it hasn't is because we passed 1,000, so we had to change the schedule. Yeah. Simon has a great point. Is this worldwide? That international shipping is going to be sweet. Thank you very much, Simon, for raising that point. Simon will be paying for international shipping himself over at the Simple Simon YouTube channel. So yes, this is worldwide. We do not discriminate against countries. And Simon will pay for international shipping. Kryptonite, that is awesome. Thank you so much. So how do you win?
Great question.
How do
you win? Well, we'll tell you that in just a second. But first of all, we have a great announcement from Comic Bookaroo, Australia's #1 online comic book store. And here is a word from a guy that sounds just like me.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
Now, the announcement is that if you go to Comic Bookaroo right now, up until, oh God, I thought I had this ready. Hang on. Up until the 5th of December, you will see on their very front page that they have their highlighted sections, which is previews, DC, December Image, Absolute Wonder Woman, Deadpool, Wolverine, the highest selling things. And the second square right there says Aussieverse 1K subs sale. It is 30% off selected Marvel collected editions. That's right. If you click on this right here, Comic Bookaroo are celebrating Aussieverse's 1,000 subscription giveaway. All you have to do is type in the code Aussieverse and you will get 30% off all of these books. That is omnibuses. We have trade paperbacks. We have I want that to run you one right there. We have more omnibus. Hey, I need that omnibus actually. And then we have even more stuff right here. All of these books you can grab right now for 30% off. What are you waiting for? Go there, spread the word of Aussieverse and Comic Bookaroo. We just want to say thank you so much for all of that. I'm not going to show.
I need that miracle, man.
There you go. All right, so let's wrap up the show because people have got stuff to do. Sigmate Studio, thank you so much. Simple Simon, OmniRoo. Cool. Hey, fellas. Okay, so we are going to leave this competition up for, what do you reckon, 1 week or 2 weeks?
1
week.
One week. Okay. Starting from tonight, 1 week. All you have to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video, any comment that you want at all, and you get an instant entry into this competition. If you want a second entry into this competition, you have to answer the question, and yes, it will be a separate comment, so you get 2 different entries. The second line that you have to put on the video is the answer to what is Aussieverse. Because if you don't know that by now, then you ain't watching us enough, brothers and sisters. So let me just reiterate that. You leave one comment for one entry, any comment that you want, and to get a second entry, you have to write the answer, what is Aussieverse? And in 1 week, we'll do another live show, and we will either do the duck race, we'll do the spin a wheel, we'll do the hat, pick it out of the thing, which is probably the way I like to do it because I'm old school. I don't know yet, but either way, it'll be live and it'll be legit. So there you go.
All right.
Awesome.
So, get your entries in.
For the rest of my life. All the weeks. Congrats on the 1K. Thank you very much. All right. Have we got anything else to talk about?
Secret Wars. Did you read the news?
Wars? What?
Did you read the news? Like Kevin Feige he's been talking about mutants and how that's all going to happen.
What? So, no, please tell us.
It came out today. Like he was literally saying, Secret Wars will be the launch of the Marvel Mutant Universe. Like that's the start of it. That's where they'll be in beforehand, but that's the start of the Mutant Universe.
Holy moly! All right, that is gotten me very, very excited, let's just say. Here we go. Still only 35 cents on YouTube. This is a great channel. This is Dave. He has all of these sorts of content right here. If I flick through all of this, you can see he's done his own panel at San Diego Comic-Con. He's got lots of shorts here, multiple playlists. Go check out Dave. Still only 35 cents. And on top of that, he's also handsome. That helps. So in closing, I don't know what else we've got to say. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Aussieverse is something. Something. We're not going to say it this time because you got to get it on the video. If other people want to say it, then yep, good on you. IFG. I don't know what. Ifaga.
No, okay. That's LFG. Let's go. Not IFG. It's from the group.
It's to the mutants. Oh yeah, Daniel Craig is Sergeant Rock. That's also big news.
Oh my god!
Have you heard of that?
Oh my god!
I never had that on my bingo card.
I like your boss, bro.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty. Actually, I remembered something else I wanted to say. Speaking of my boss, guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Working.
Not work.
Kind of working.
Bit of both.
Yeah. Thanks to my wonderful, fantastic, awesome boss, I get to appear on Near Mint Condition tomorrow at 10:30 Melbourne, Australia time. That's right. I will be working in the morning, stopping doing the show with Omar, and then going back to work. What is the show? It is the DC Evergreen Absolute Edition, where we, the panel, get to choose our top 3, maybe 4 absolute editions from DC that should always be evergreen. You don't know what evergreen means? That means always in print. And it's going to be fun because we argue about it and we have differences of opinions. And that's right, Steve. That's an omnibus. Good man.
No, it's not.
No, absolute.
Sorry, absolute.
That should also be Question on that one then. Do you Watchmen? I would assume would sit in that criteria because it's
Will it? Will it?
That's the question.
And then, that's the question. You'll have to watch.
But my question to you, Beau, is that the right thing? Given that the longer that's in print, Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons don't get any money.
Well, that's Alan Moore's fault, really, Mr. I don't want any money or anything from it. I don't know about Gibbons.
I think they're both in the same boat. Or maybe it's Alan Moore than Dave Gibbons. But yes, Inside. Nice book.
I have obviously already chosen my top 3. I did give 4 just in case. We say 4 because if every panelist guesses the same thing, they want to make it a bit more interesting. So I have given my 4 that I believe should be evergreen. But for you guys to see what my picks were and other people's, go check out Near Mint Condition tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. live, Melbourne, Australia time, which is, I think, 8 p.m. Kentucky time. So use your world clock and work out what that is.
One of them, dickhead.
Blackest Night.
Yeah.
No, it's not actually, but something similar.
Oh, we need to have words.
Something similar.
I mean,
out of all of the absolutes, you think I'm going to pick Blackest Night out of like 3 or 4?
Yes.
No, you got to think of it from a new reader's perspective as well.
Read that. It's fucking awesome.
It is.
Correct.
Last announcement is tomorrow, actually. Apart from me being on Near Mint Condition, we are also going live at 8 p.m. on Aussieverse because we interview a gentleman from another dimension. That's right. We have had people from other countries, other continents, other YouTube channels, but this is the first time we are interviewing somebody from another dimension. It is Dr. Van Hoot coming at you live from the spiral dimension. And if you don't know who Dr. Van Hoot is, check us out tomorrow at 8 because this guy is great, which is why we wanted him on the show. Thank you very much. I believe that's about all we've got. I love Absolute Vanilla and Blackcurrant. Wait, what are you talking about? Cool. Ali, if you're still watching, I'm actually not coming to work tomorrow at all. Okay, we'll see you later. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Aussieverse is and always will be something, and we will catch you tomorrow live 8 p.m. Don't forget to enter right now for all these wonderful, wonderful things, and we love you all. Thank you so much.
Because Spidey asked to see it.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, cool. And yes, Ali is still there. Okay, cool. Okay, we will catch you next time. Thank you very much, everybody. Aussieverse out.
Good night, Australia and universe. And every other place.